try and get as much as I can. In that year, we had an intense visitation of energy. When radio dark night existed and assumed control, and we rocked in its web, consumed by static and stroked with fear, we were drawn down long from deep sleep and awakened at dayfall by a worried gardener and made to be led through dew-wet jungle the summits overlooking the sea.
Jim, I blew it. Could you start over again for me?
Sure. And that year, we had an intense visitation of energy. And moon frozen moment by a lake, a knife has been under waterfall, under waterfall. The girls return from summer balls. Let's steal the eye that sees us all. Tell them you came and saw and looked into my eyes. And then a car passes. Winter photography, our love's in jeopardy. Winter photography, Our love's in jeopardy. Sit up all night, talking, smoking, count the dead and wait for morning. Will warm names and faces come again? Does the silver forest end? Well, I'll tell you a story of whiskey and mystics and men. Da-da-da. And about the believers and how the whole thing began. Da-da-da. First there were women and children obeying the moon. Da-da-da. Then daylight brought wisdom and fever and sickness too soon. Da-da-da. You can try to remind me instead of the other, you can. Da-da-da. You can help to ensure that we all insecure our command. Da-da-da. If you don't give a listen, I won't try to tell your new hand. Da-da-da. This is it, can't you see that we all have our ends in the band? Da-da-da. 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 And if all of the teachers and preachers of wealth were arraigned, da-da-da, we could see quite a future for me in the literal sands, da-da-da. And if all of the people could claim to inspect such regret, da-da-da, well, we'd have no forgiveness, forgetfulness, faithful remorse, da-da-da. So I tell you, we must send away. We must try to find a new answer instead of a way. Da-da-da. How are we doing on time?
Just give me 30 seconds to rewind the echo, and we've got plenty of time left.
Got it? Okay. And I'm bad. All hail the American night. And so I say to you, the silk handkerchief was embroidered in China or Japan, behind the steel curtain, and now one can cross the borderline without proper credentials. This is to say that we are all sensate and occasionally sad, and if every partner in crime were to incorporate promises in his program, the land might end and all our friends would follow another program. Who are our friends? Are they sullen and slow? Do they have great desire, or are they one of the multitude who walk doubting their impossible regret? Certainly, things happen and reoccur in continuous promise. All of us have found a safe niche where we can store up riches and talk to our fellows on the same premise of disaster. But this will not do. No, this will never do. There are continents and shores which beseech our understanding. Seldom have we been so slow, seldom have we been so far. My only wish is to see far Arden again. And this next part will be done in a woman's voice. The truth is how are we doing in time?
Let's back echo up for a few minutes and keep going. Just a second.
Watch it. The American Night. Come to our house, say the mandarino, and tell us why it is you stray so near, and why you run way fast and come back slow, in the middle of the sun, in the middle of the day, when even an idiot goes indoors. Caves. There's a belief by the children of man which states all will be well. Search on, man, calm savior, veteran of war's incalculable greed. Search on, man, calm savior, God speed and forgive you, morning star, fragrant meadow person girl. Indian, Indian, what did you die for? Indian says nothing at all. Then we hear all these horns honking in the rhythm. Da 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 da, and sirens distant approaching. I am the woman in the window, see the children playing. Soldier, sailor, young man, on your way to the summer swimming pool. Can you see me standing in my window? Can you hear me laughing? Come upstairs, sir, to your room, and I will play for you. Oh, dreamland, golden scene land, try to sleep, lamb, take us to dreamland. I am unhappy, far from my woman, take me to dreamland, land of the banyan, land of plentiful pleasures of pines, potatoes on tables, laden with good things. Eat at my table, she cried to the vineyards, calling the workers home from the meadows. Man, you are evil, get out of my garden. Ours is a good place, home of the reindeer. Sell me your pony, your fast golden pony. I need his strength and his terrible footsteps. Riding the prairie, just me and my angel. Just try and stop us, we're going to love. Open your window, woman of Palestine. Throw down your raiment and cover us over. She's selling news in the market, time in the hall, the girls of the factory rolling cigars. We hear the ghost song. Now listen to this. Babylon fading. One more thing.
Yeah.
Nod your head if you know. All right. All right, now I get 25% of everything that happens, right?
Fantastic. Got your action covered, Jim.
Because I brought them in here. All right?
Fantastic.
Now these cats are out of sight. Right? Sort of funny, sort of.
Do we have more than 1 minute?
Oh, yeah, we have as long as we want. All right, what do you guys want to sing?
I want to sing.
Well, let him start. You know,
I want to play. Come on, baby, I want to dance with my indigo sugar.
No, wait. I'll put the mic in here. We can all sing.
Do you know?
We
Come
can
on,
all
baby,
sing.
I want to dance with my indigo
Hey,
sugar.
if you ever anything you want to get in here, get it
Well, what
right
do you
in here.
know?
I know.
Do you know I want to dance with my indigo sugar?
No, I don't know that song. I'm sorry.
I don't think that's in tune.
No, it's not. Nothing's in tune.
The universe is in tune. It's probably an ordered universe.
Oh, he's a poet. Poet. He don't know it.
Hey, it's
He's a Longfellow.
An ordered universe. It's 93 billion million miles from here to Arcturus. Do you know that one?
Well, you guys got to get in tune, and then I can get in tune with you.
I can't tune this one, so maybe it'd be better if you worked on that one.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not an instrumentalist, really.
I'm more of a suburban industrialist.
Give him your tune.
You think we're doing the right thing?
No, he's got one of those chords in there. Beautiful cigar, and I see why
Yeah.
Fidel is just
You have to
always
bite the ends off.
out of sight. You don't have to bite the end off that.
If you're going to be a suburban industrialist, you have to. I think they're pressing us. Hello, Mother!
No, they're tolerating us until we get our asses in gear,
They've
right?
got nothing better to do, have they? You think so? Should I act straighter?
No, give him a little.
Give him a little soul.
Let them know you're where they're at.
Artistry.
No, just a little assholetry. Well, I used to know her, but she was 10 feet tall.
And she had blue eyes.
I don't. Let's get in tune. Come on.
I don't know.
Hey, forget it. It doesn't matter. He'll never get in tune, man. He's not a musician. I'm a singer.
I think he's got one extra string on there. He must be a poet.
Come on, give me a. We'll get it halfway there.
Trying harder. Wait, I'll try real hard this time. How's that?
That's beautiful, man. You are really out of sight. You know. I would suspect.
They're looking bored in there.
Yeah. That's, I don't blame them. Okay. All right. Hey,
They're
listen.
conducting.
Hey, would you give us an audition? Just pretend like it was just some nutty group came in and somehow they cornered you into an audition. Would you nod yes?
One of those guys passed out.
I think they
When he
said
nodded
yes.
his head, man, he fell backwards.
No, he said yes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Starting now.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
like it. Not bad. You cats really go good together. You really do.
Who's he?
Hey, remember this goes on for about a half an hour, so you better just...
45 minutes. Okay, now you name the song and we'll play it. Anything. How about Mr. 5 Feet 5? Do you know that one?
I was hoping you'd ask that. Little puff. Little Miss 5 Feet 5. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait, what do you want to play?
Anything.
How about Three Little Fishies? They swam in the
No,
swamp.
do a real song, you know? How about this one? Ready? Now, listen, I got a favorite. I wrote this myself. No. Well, I used to know someone fair. She had orange ribbons in her hair. She was such a trip, she was hardly there, but I love her just the same. On my face, she had orange ribbons in her hair. She was something fair. TV maniac, he wouldn't care. But I would care, I'd care. Such a glossy cat. Such a one good steak and freaking. Such a one now would not care. Wish I was the one that's there, yeah. Come on. You gotta! I didn't mean kill him, I just meant... You getting that, baby? Hey! Oh, she used to have some pairs of hair, just as if there was no one out there. Disappears. Yes, her friend had a baby. She could not resist. Yes, there was no one who could break through a window, yeah. Knocked on a door. Friend wouldn't answer, but she's still home. Well, her father has passed over, and her sister is a star, and her mother smokes diamonds and sleeps out in the car. Yeah, but she remembers Chicago, the musicians and guitars, grass by the lake and people who laugh, make her poor heart ache. Now we live out on the valley, we work down on the farm, we climb up to the mountains and everything's fine. You're still mine, I'm still yours, you're still mine. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Hey, you want to hear that?
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
I don't know if that. He probably didn't even take it.
Really ridiculous.
They didn't take that.
Sure they did.
Oh, they couldn't have taken that.
We ordered them.
I like to hear it, just to hear how fucking